Guys, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Sylvia Roennfeld, and I am the subject coordinator for the Intro to Public Relations. So, this is an exciting time because today we are going to do the session online. So, today we are going to discuss on the, as a week 7, which is basically is about review for the preparation for the midterms. Here's the things. The material is for the midterms will be from chapter 1 until the statutory law. Chapter 1 we are discussing basically is about the nature of PR. And perhaps if you see the material already, since the material is quite a lot and a lot of things to be covered on that aspect, we divide it into a couple of weeks, which is basically we're trying to cover what is the definition of PR, what is the connection between PR and marketing, what is the connection between PR and advertising. Sometimes people get confusion between what is PR, how is PR, is PR is under marketing or advertising is under marketing. There are so many different kind of perception on this regard. However, by learning each of the function in the organization, we finally get a clarification. Basically, is each of them has a different function, different emphasizing, different focus. That's why they have a connection, which is the umbrella itself is a communication, but basically each of them playing a different role in the organization. Let's say PR. PR, we are stressing on the aspect of creating understanding and how to achieve the reputation, while marketing is talking about customer. The key point or the keyword is customer and profit, and meaning how do they sell the product to get a profit, while advertising, they're focusing on the aspect of how to persuade. So the keyword in here is basically as persuasion. How to persuade people using a very limited time and using a very efficient cost to persuade people, get the awareness, get the acknowledgement or knowing about our existence. So each of them have a different role, and how is to connect that. And that's why we are coming to the explanation on promotional mix. So this you also have to learn what is the objective of the promotional mix, which is 3 A's. Remember, awareness, attitude, and action. So this is the thing that you also have to learn, guys. And then also furthermore, we are learning about how is the connection between PR and propaganda. A lot of people is thinking, oh, PR is basically it's a spin doctor. No, actually it's totally different. Totally different. The idea of PR, like I said earlier, we need to create understanding. So in order to get understanding, we need to educate, inform, remind, and reinforce. So this aspect is when you are giving a lot of information to the people or to the public, and then change and transferring them from the one point to the different point. This is basically is the process of propaganda itself. So how to influence people to understanding us. That's the basic important point. How to make people understanding us. Like I say, by education, by giving a lot of information, by reminding them, by also maybe reinforcing what we try them to remember about our existence. That is the process of propaganda itself. Then we are also learning on the review. Here I would like to also talk a little bit about what is the PR is in the organization, how is the role, function, and responsibility. And then what is the PR do in the work? Basically PR is, we have like I said, explained in the slide, we have two different kind of PR, right? Internal and external. Basically both has the same rule, which is they need to provide management with the expertise, which is communication. And then in the form of counseling and active communication skill. The big difference is the external. The name is is not the management, but client management. So we serve the client. What is the client needs on the aspect of communication, right? And then we also learning how is to charge the. This is also have to please take a note that you need to learn what is charging, and then also in furthermore we talk about public, right? So this is also important. What is public for PR? What is the significant public for PR? And what will happen if you are missing to identify the target? That's why we're learning about segmentation, targeting, and positioning. What is segmentation? Basically, it's the act of identifying and profiling distinct group of people who has a separate communication needs. And how to segment, how to profiling it? We have I already teaching in a class, which is 4 different kind, which is by social grade, by geographic, demographic, which is more detailed, and then the combination of geographic and demographic, which is geodemographic. So you need to also to learn further on that, yeah. And after you are identifying, after you profiling, then you start to choose, which is we talk about targeting. And then after that, we need to also, after you choose already your target, then we start the positioning. Okay. So, and then the last chapter is we are talking about the statutory law, which basically is as a PR. We need to know what is the law which is related to us. We need to know what is libel, what is slander, what is defamation, because PR has to work according to the law as well. If you are a communication expert, like we are mentioning before, the role of PR is providing management in the most cost-effective and efficient way of advising the management. So, but this advice should be within the law. Then, therefore, you need to know, you need to have a knowledge what is the role which is affecting on the PR work. So, these are the review what we are learning before the midterms. I hope you guys is really studying, and please remember I know that this semester is quite hard because it's a lot of theoretical, but on the other hand, we need to have a knowledge first before we understand actually what is PR in the work. So we learn first the theoretical framework, and then after that we could start to apply how is PR in the real work by doing a lot of project. So in my opinion, now still enjoying because a project of PR is quite a lot. Okay, so I hope you guys learning. Please don't forget to learn. Okay. Before I end, please also remember that you need to assign, you need to put the assignment, you need to submit, yeah. And actually on the week 7, what I need for you guys to do is basically I need you guys to first doing some summary on what you have learned from the first week until before the midterms. That's what you have to do, and you need to submit it on the email address. Class president will be coordinate how to submit it with each of the lecturer. And then remember, the submission of your assignment is actually basically is a consideration of your present, whether you are really doing the job or not, and whether it's actually is your apps considered as your present in the session. So please do submit. Okay, so good luck for the midterms. Hopefully you guys do it well. Good luck.